Greetings, YouTube. I make different videos about different things on this channel every day. Some involve crystal openings, some involve forum posts, some involve future buff concepts, my takes on things. I know that I upload a crazy amount of content on my channel, and I know that it's not for everybody. And even people who enjoy watching my channel, which I very much appreciate you, can't watch everything. It sort of feels like a buffet, for those of you that remember what going to like a Golden Corral was. And you can see 100 things in front of you, and you have the time and appetite to pick like 2 or 3. But hopefully there's something in the buffet, even if it's a chocolate chip cookie, that tastes good. I've wanted to talk about this, but I haven't really known what angle to take. And now that we have more information, since the April patch has obviously been released, and it is now time to assess it, for lack of a better word. We know that it's not ideal, although, between you and me, because clearly this isn't public, I've still heard some people find some ways to farm some revives in certain chapters that will go unnamed, but people have already posted them on Reddit, because this is why we can't have nice things. Look, if Kabam says that they've eliminated revive farming, and then some people can still revive farm in certain ways, just let them do it, This is my plea to the community. Don't ruin it. Let's say you can suddenly find a revive that spans or spawns or whatever in Chapter 5 of Act 5. Let's just say Act 5 gives you some revives to enjoy. Cool. Don't go on the forums and be like, I don't see this in Act 5, but I know somebody that does. This is not fair. Because, Kabam's going to patch it. Right? They're going to patch it. I've never revived farm because I haven't had good RNG luck. I've never been the person that has a revive that just spawns every time, or 80% of the time, or almost every time that I tried it. I know people who have for years, but I just never have. So that's why I save every single 4-hour crystal that I have until I need to use them. And that's why I always try to save 40 to 50,000 units, knowing that those are going to be used. I also, as you can tell, have potions and revives and team revives in overflow that I utilize when I need them. It's all a hoarding strategy that probably keeps Kabam Mike up at night, and that is part of the goal. But we got this forum post from Kabam Jax this week, and it is a timeline update. Changes to make the Apothecary available all week are built in and ready to go for our May build. Now, maybe that's why some people are still finding that it's much easier to revive farm or spawn or span or whatever words you want to use. Right now, maybe they haven't put the full clamp on it because the Apothecary vision won't be finalized in the way that they want it to be until May. But you can notice that he says the changes to the inventory capacity have been made effective immediately, and that there's a bonus point to this post. While we were there, we increased the capacity of team revives from 5 to 10, which is cool, although one of my team revives literally just expired yesterday. So this is a much less significant version of what happened when we had that amazing gold trade-in event, only it wasn't so amazing if you had just traded in your gold for, like, say, an Unstoppable Colossus that you aren't going to use anyway, and then suddenly you could have had that gold give you rank-up resources and 6-star Nexus and Lord knows what else, and Kabam wouldn't give it back to you. Well, these things tend to happen to somebody. Lastly, swapping in the level 2 revive for 22-hour events will be implemented before the end of the weekend. So that's plus. And you can see we've got some disagrees and some awesomes and, the usual. spectrum. I still think this thing should be buffed. My suggestion is to make the Halls of Healing something semi-permanent. I think that's a fair source of content that people can get some revives for, but obviously it's still path limited. Kabam has not been interested in that. But just as the gold boost is now permanent, they can make Halls of Healing permanent. But my plea to the community is, look, if you're able to revive farm on some path that Kabam thinks you're not supposed to, just don't tell anybody. Just do it. Because if you share it, you might be thinking you're helping. But there are going to be people who take that information and ask Kabam to shut it down out of jealousy or spite or anger, whatever the case is. That's my plea. Because this is why we can't have nice things. Because when anything's pro player, somebody ruins it. So just enjoy the revive farming path that may or may not still exist on your account. And, keep between you and your higher power. How about that? Have a good one. Thanks for watching.